See, Kanadu doesn't have the strength, Reg, to keep this man away. I think it's going to be a hard night's work for him.
Yeah, it might only be half a night's work too if he keeps this up, because he really is a tough kid inside there, Moon. Doesn't miss with much. Throws him to the body. When the other fella's bobbing and weaving, see that, Jim? That's what he's clever at. So at the end of that round now, I'm pleased to get back to the corner, and in this replay, we're almost in there with them there. What a peach of a right-hand punch. And out for round 3 then. So the reigning champion, Sung Kil Moon of Korea, now taken over this fight entirely. Ganan looked pretty good in the opening round, but doesn't look as though he carries enough weight in his punches to keep this little tiger of a man off.
I think Moon has been intent on just intimidating this fellow right from the start. He's just bored straight into him, kept his head on his face, and already Kanadu seems a little bit disheartened. He's not trying to move, he's just standing in the rope, swaying around. He's not throwing much back, Reg. It doesn't look like this is going to go much further. Kanadu already seems to have accepted that Moon's the better man.
Boy, keep him on the rope, so he should try and get off, but he's just pumping those punches in there. He's decided to try and get on his bike a little bit, but Moon does stop him from doing that, and he puts the brakes on him.
See, Kanadu looks as though he's been through 9 or 10 hard rounds, and I think he's just been intimidated and bullied right from the start. He had a good first round, but from the start of the second, Moon has taken over, and he's just far too strong for him, Reg. This is not going to go on much longer.
No, that's impossible. I mean, it's, well, not all over by the shouting. In boxing, anything can happen. One punch can change it, but this fella doesn't dig hard enough, Kanadu, to stop this fella. I mean, he just couldn't get the Korean off. I've seen a lot of Moon. We were tabloided, Jim. You could call it Moon shining at the moment, couldn't you? I mean, it's just a one-way. He's got to do something better than this, Kanadu. Look, I'm surprised he's allowing himself there.
I'm actually surprised that Moon, pinning a man so long in the corner with his power, he should be getting better results here. But he seems to be pawing a little bit with his punches now. He should be stepping back, giving himself a bit of punching room. I mean, Kanadu has stopped moving, so Moon, with his experience, should step back, make a little bit of room and get some power into those shots. It's been a crude performance from Moon. He hasn't stopped punching, certainly exciting. But see here now, this is what he should be doing, stepping back. See there again, he leans in with that head, Reg. I think he really, half a dozen times the referee should have been speaking to him about that.
I like the way the referee almost leans in with his head there, Jim. He's trying to get more than a close-up view. It's as though he's primed to go in and stop it, really. That's what he's doing, the ref.
I just think it's because Moon's punches don't have the quality we usually see from him. That's the reason this fellow's still standing there. But he has them pinned in the corner for almost the complete round here. But he hasn't really shaken him badly.
He nearly shoved him off there, the referee. They weren't too pleased about that, the corner men. And he just heard the bell, and there it is, the replay, Jim. I mean, he just don't know where to go from there. He should find a way up. Only had an exit in the ropes. He should take that somewhere.
But not very accurate punches from Moon, Reg.
And out for the 4. What do you know about this? He's gone straight back to the corner again at the start of this round. As though, well, this is my bit of land, you better come and get it. Look, it's crazy.
I don't understand what's going through Kanadu's mind at the moment. He knows he can't win with these tactics. He's the better boxer, the better mover. He's just standing there. It's although he's resigned himself to the fact that he's not winning any titles tonight. The fact that he just walks over into a corner and stands there, he must have lost all his desire, Reg.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Moon, I'm not really impressed by the punches that Moon's throwing here. Very crude. He's not stepping back, giving himself a bit of room to get leverage into the punches.
I've got a feeling that those two battles with Calcor Galaxy now just might have taken the edge off him, Jim. I mean, they were wars. Yeah, but nonetheless, you can't win much clearer than this, just the same. You're right, he's obviously not looking the champion that we want him to be, because we've seen him sharper than this.
But it's just that Kanadu's doing everything that he wants him to do, pinning himself in the ropes, nowhere to move. He should be standing off a little bit and really getting power into the punches. We know he can punch, but it's a crude, a wrestling match. He's not giving himself any room.
Yeah,
but having said that, I don't think it's going to last much longer.
No,
Canada doesn't want to be there.
He's got to give himself a bit of daylight there, isn't he? Just pull away a half a step. But I don't know how much longer the referee really wants to tolerate this. He's not throwing enough punches back, Odu. If he just, well, occasionally he does this. That's why the referee's saying, I'm going to try and give him every chance. But not for long. You see, there he is. He keeps getting very close to the action there, taking the chance that he might get clipped with a punch, even the referee.
He's going to have to get him out of there. He's not really offering anything.
Now, this is it now. Come on, ref. This is the time to get in, I think.
Now Canado's head's been held a little bit higher, and Moon beginning to get through with some shots to the head.
Amazing the way he's just stayed in that corner from the whole start of the 4th round. Now that must be it, surely. We've seen enough now. That's it. And not before time, really. Could have done it, what, 30 seconds ago, the minimum. This man, you know, Jim, I agree with you. It was a very crude performance, but on the other hand, he's a tough little champion, and it's going to take a good man to beat him.
Well, Fight Night returns in 2 weeks' time with...